We know it's about staying in the moment and being who we are.
Your practice report is brought to you by Optum.
The Boston Celtics held practice in Waltham this afternoon as they prepare for round one of the playoffs against the Chicago Bulls. And the team's leader, Isaiah Thomas, discussed how he's already pulled the guys aside and shared a special message with them.
This is the time to play your best brand of basketball. And whatever it takes to win, that's what we got to do. So we know that, and we know it's about staying in the moment and being who we are and leaving it all out there on the floor. Knowing like it can be ups and downs, like you win one game and everybody's thinking you guys are the best team, you lose one and they might be talking bad about you. You just got to stay together, stay even-keeled, and be ready for whatever the moment brings to you.
Looking back at last year, the Boston Celtics faced the Atlanta Hawks in round one, going up against now teammate Al Horford. And with this new addition to the team, both Brad Stevens and IT know the impact that Horford has had on this group.
I remember how active he was defensively. I felt like in transition, when we were trying to, beat them down the court, I felt like he was standing at the free throw line with his arms out the whole series. He helps you win because he does every little thing on both ends of the court, and the way that he carries himself off the court, and when he talks, people listen, and he says the right things and all those other things. But I think, that was a short answer earlier, but it's about as good of a compliment as I can get.
Remember him doing all the little things. When you were watching film and seeing what they were doing well against us, and he was in every play, offensively, defensively. He was making plays, and one thing that stood out the most is how good he is of a contester, like how he contests shots every time down. So I'm just glad he's on our team now. He's been real important to my success, just because. I remember early in the year, he told me one time, he's like, I'm here to make things easier for you. You're going to lead this team, and I'm going to make it as easy as possible. And, I mean, he meant that. And he's been exactly what he said since day one. So, I mean, he's been a lot to me.
In talking to Brad Stevens today, he said that practice got pretty competitive. He plans to have it be a little bit lighter tomorrow. And he also mentioned, though, that right now all the guys are completely healthy. We were 15 guys deep and can't remember the last time that has happened. Good news on that front for the Celtics heading into Sunday. Make sure to keep it right here on Celtics.com. We'll have your practice report tomorrow from Waltham.